Hi everyone, it's Mikey. So I've been recording myself with the regular iPhone 17 and I'm telling you that this phone is surprisingly good. There's a reason why Apple has the world standard for smartphone videos, and you could see even the regular iPhone 17 crushes almost all phones, and the video is really good. Currently I record in 4K with 24 FPS, and yeah, so far it's really good. Because I use the regular iPhone 17, that means I don't have an Apple lock. As you may know, Apple lock is a lock format videos. Like any other professional video cameras, they have lock formats. This makes the color a little bit flat and easier to grade, and since I don't have that, I have to be more careful in my color grading. I just learned how to edit videos and color grade in like a few weeks, so there's still a lot that I do not know. So yeah, I usually record using the ultra wide. I don't know why. I just really like the look of the ultra wide, especially when I film myself bouldering or just a scene. But I'm trying to see how it looks using the main camera, which is the 24 millimeters. Nope, it's actually 26 millimeters. It has a better field of view because the ultra wide aperture is around 2.2 and the main camera is 1.6, so it looks better. So the depth is much better. Also, recording using an iPhone is kind of tricky because I currently record using my back camera and I have no way of knowing where I am in the frame or it looks good or not, so I have to do a lot of back and forth checking the scene if it's good, and it takes a lot of time. And this microphone is connected directly into the phone. Sometimes it has a static noise, which is annoying, but that could be an ambient noise as well, so and I like to record outside my room because my room looks really dark. So this is my room. It's very dark. As you can see, there's not a lot of natural lighting. There is a window, but it is frosted, so there's not a lot of light coming through. And if I set this to the lowest ISO, it's just pitch black and you cannot see anything. So I have to turn the ISO a little back up. So this is my B-roll desk, and I usually turn on this white lamp, and I also have a warmer lamp. It's from IKEA, so I usually turn this both lamp on to have an ambient lighting. So this is where I usually do my B-roll. Sometimes I put my phone's props. As you can see, there is my microphone, and that's about it. This is usually what my Aero looks like. I currently have those lights that I show you in B-roll facing to me, and it's kind of blinding, so it's also hard to focus. That's why I think sometimes I prefer to shoot outside when it's not noisy, because there's a lot of construction right now around my home. This is with all the lights turned on, by the way, in my room. I don't know if that looks good, but this is how if it's all turned off. I think the ambience is better. I want to give you guys a closer look at the phone I'm using to record YouTube videos. It's the iPhone 17. I got the 256GB storage, so it's not a lot, and kinda regret not getting a bigger storage. It got two cameras on the back, the main 48 megapixel and the ultra wide. I think you don't need to hear the specs since it's covered by a lot of reviewers. I usually shoot using the ultra wide. I think it gives a unique point of view and depth. And I use the Blackmagic camera app to shoot my videos. It's free and it's the same company that gives us Davinci Resolve. This app gives us full manual control of our camera, so you can adjust some settings to suit your scenes. I do have an old mirrorless camera. It's the Olympus OM-D EM5. I thought I could use this as my camera setup, but it's more specialized in photography, so it can't do manual videos, so it is stuck to automatic when you switch to video mode, and it's just too old and outdated. It still shoots in 1080p and the footage came out of it just really not good. There is one downside of iPhone videos is that they are over-processed. This means your videos are over-sharpened and the colors are just too vibrant, and it makes it trickier if you want to apply color correction and color grading. I have a Soundtech microphone. I think it's the Lite SE. I bought them from Shopee for around under 200,000 rupiah, so it's really cheap and it shows in the quality. I don't know why if I connect this into my phone it has this static sound as you can hear, but if I connect this audio to my MacBook and record it using Audacity, it goes away. I think it has something to do with an audio card or audio processing. Yeah, I will show you in a bit. So this is the recording sounds like if I connect this through my MacBook and record it using Audacity. You can hear the difference. It just sounds better. I think it's the audio processing. I'm not really sure. So yeah. Sometimes the Audacity app crashes and it's really buggy Mac OS. I don't know why. So yeah. This is a mobile tripod from Keep Wireless. I use it with my phone to shoot basically all scenes with it. The top mount uses MagSafe, and since I also use a MagSafe case, it pairs really well. The magnet is very strong, so you don't have to worry about your phone falling off. It could extend up to 100 centimeters. This is usually how I shoot my B-roll. I also use the microphone that I previously mentioned. I just plug it into my phone because it's more convenient than recording through Audacity and you have to sync the audio again. If you guys are wondering what did I use to record this footage, is this guy. I use my Google Pixel 7. This is the white color. It looks so beautiful. This is actually my old phone and I have repurposed it to be my emulation device. So I play Game Boy games and PS1 games in there. This is still a good phone and I use an application called Local Send to send my files into the MacBook wirelessly, and look, it's really easy. For video editing software, I use Davinci Resolve. The greatest thing about this application is that it's free. That's right, you don't have to pay anything to get this application. You can just download it in their website, or if you use a Mac, you can download it in the App Store. And let me show you guys, you can done almost everything using the free version. You have your edit tab. This is where you add your timelines, your A-roll, your B-roll, you edit your stuff, you add your text, etc. And they have this another tab called photos. So this photo acts like a Photoshop. So you can edit a photo, you can adjust your contrast, your exposures. I cannot believe that this is a free application. And Davinci Resolve is also famous for their color grading process. It's really overwhelming if you first try to color grade using Davinci Resolve. This is the node parts. If you see every YouTuber's tutorial on this color grading, you will see they will have a lot of notes, and it is something that I am learning as well. And I'm sure if you guys want to learn, you learn slowly, you will get good eventually, and you can really make a good style, good footage out of this application. And it's on the free version. There is a paid version which unlocks a few of, I think, AI stuff and some effects. I'm not really sure because I haven't faced any limitation. That just shows how good the application is. I want to show you guys the settings that I use on my Blackmagic camera app. You can go straight to the settings tab. You will see the codec settings. If you open it, I usually set it to H.265 because it makes your video file smaller without sacrificing the quality, and I also set the bitrate to maximum. So these settings pretty much ensure the highest quality video with the best efficiency for storage. For color space, I use Rec 709. Since this phone doesn't have an Apple lock, Rec 709 is pretty much the standard for probably all of the screens in the world. But if you have an iPhone Pro, you could shoot in Apple lock. It makes it easier for you to grade your footage. Everything else is the default ones. The next one is camera settings. I enable vertical video because I want to shoot for a YouTube video, so usually it's vertical. Also allows you to switch between vertical and horizontal. The next one to change is the lock, white balance on record. I turn this on to maintain color consistency while shooting. For shutter speed measurement, I use angle instead of speed. This means the shutter speed will automatically adjust to your frame rates. So I shoot in 24 FPS and I set the shutter speed to 180 to create that cinematic motion blur. Also a tip, if you're experiencing flickering in your video, this is usually caused by an offset of your FPS and shutter speed. So to fix this, you usually just adjust your shutter speed. As I said before, set it to 180 and that removes all the flickering in the screen. Also, you should turn off HDR video because it makes your color a little bit off. It makes it harder for you if you want to color grade or color correct your videos. For audio source, currently I don't have this connected to my microphone, so it doesn't register here. But usually if you have a mic connected, it will appear in this audio and you could choose which output do you want to use it. Everything else is the same. I don't change anything else other than that. So that is my Blackmagic camera app settings, and I'm really apologize guys if this video script is all over the place. I hope you can bear with it. I'm trying to improve it myself. Please let me know what can I do to improve this storytelling or making a structured YouTube video. And for those who stick until the end of the video, I really thank you. If you like this kind of video where I just talk casually and talk about topics that might be on interest, something like tech or gaming or even sports, because I also do sports, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you on the next video.